So look, you have to dig in carefully.
Waistband C.
Waistband C.
Fuse
This is McCall's 5466. We never identified which one it was for all the people out there.
Never identifier school.
So what does it say? Waistband C.
Turn in seam allowance along unnotched edge of waistband. Trim press seam allowance 3/8 1 centimeter, and then pin waistband to upper edge of skirt. Matching squares to side seams and large circles on waistband to opening edges. Base,
Okay.
stitch, and trim.
Okay, so what she said that we're interested in is that we're going to match the notches. So here's 2 notches here, and remember we marked center front. There's 2 notches. Let me put it on green so you can see it. There's 2 notches there, and there's the center mark, tick mark. So we put that there. We're going to pin.
Waistband and skirt.
Yes, we're going to pin these together at the notches. The next thing it said was take the squares, which we had a tick mark for. There it is there, and match it to the side seam. There that is. So, tick mark, side seam. Put that together. All right, now we go to the other side. Tick mark, see how everything's lining up perfectly? It was cut properly and sewn together properly with seam allowance treated properly. Okay, so see how that lines right up with that side seam. Everything's coming together perfectly. Okay, then on one side there's a dot at 5/8 of an inch. That, see that mark there? That was to go with that edge. Okay, there's that. Pin it. Now, let's go to here. See, this mark was marking a dot. Look at that. See how it lines up perfectly? Right to that edge. So all these little tick marks make us be able to see our marks even though they're not there. All right? Now, let me show you something else that has to happen. When I sew these, I have to maintain 5/8 of an inch because I want these to come together at the zipper like that. Not like that, not like that, but together evenly. So 5/8 of an inch on both sides is going to give me an even zipper. Okay, so now I'm going to sew. Going to start here. I'm sewing right through the zipper. I just knotted it. And now I have to make sure when I sew, see how that flipped back? All dart uptake goes toward the center, and I have to keep these edges lined up.
This is the part you have to be really careful.
Very careful. You don't want a bunch of stuff going on the underside that you're not in control of, okay? So see how I picked that up? Now I need this seam to stay open while I sew it. Okay, keeping it open. Making sure it goes in flat. Now I'm getting ready for the next 6 inches. These darts are to go towards the center of the front. And I'm going to this notch. I'm also keeping the edges lined up together. Okay, let's go to the next 6 inches. I'm lining it up 6 inches at a time. Okay, now see the center mark? I'm halfway done. I want these lined up. See, these need to go forward toward the center. So make sure they're going the direction they need to go. That don't get cut off? Yeah, because we don't serge that edge. Okay, so now I'm keeping the seam open. I'm responsible for everything on the bottom, just like I'm responsible for what's on the top. Now see how that's bulging out? Straighten it out. Get it even, straight. Now, do you see? And now those dart intakes are to come towards the center of the back, which is the way they're going. Now, this is where I got to really pay attention to make sure I come at 5/8 so that they're even. And now back stitch. Okay. Now we deviated from the instructions a little bit because we did not fold this under and press it. We serged it instead, which is easier and it's what they're going to do in manufacturing. So now my concern is when I zip this up, see how it's even? It comes together evenly. Actually, no, it doesn't. Watch. This side, oh, they're even. Never mind. It's perfect. Okay.
That's good.
Okay,
That's
yep.
really good.
We can stop?